G-Swag.
Previously on G-Swag.
This time I nailed it, and I didn't have to dig that far before I reached the stronghold. Alright, let's resume the search. Wow, that was a lot closer than I was expecting.
One man, one portal, one last eye vendor, one mission, one dragon. Will he make it? Who knows?
I have a confession. That last part of me letting the portal was staged. And I did this because I forgot to record the part where I jumped in the end portal. I'm sorry you guys, I know this is like a historic moment for the Minecraft world and I'm going to get better at recording. And I know some of you might think that something fishy is going on behind the cameras, but you're just gonna have to take my word for it. You see, the way that I try and record these videos is every Minecraft day, which is about 10 to 20 minute sections. And I do this because sometimes something happens to the clip, and it's better that something happens to a 10-minute clip than an hour-long clip that I've been recording. And this was just a really unfortunate incident in that case. But also because there's more clips, it's just more often that I forget to record. And I'm gonna get better at it. I'm never gonna miss another Minecraft recording again, I swear. This is my promise. But now that I've told you, hopefully we can move on smoothly to the rest of this video. So this is where we take off. Farming for ender pearls where the dragon looms ferociously overhead. I already broke all the crystals and I'm getting a little bit low on arrows. I want to have ender pearls on the ready though in case the dragon tries to knock me around. I'm definitely going to need them too because with how little arrows I have, I'm going to have to do a lot of waiting for him to perch to crit him out. Thought I killed all the angry ones here, but I guess these two were really holding a grudge against me. Luckily, their coordinated attack plan was horrible and I was easily able to outsmart them. Mess with my swag and be sure to feel the pain. I'm coming for you, dragon, now that I finally got some balls. Ender balls. You can see here my patent pending foolproof dragon fighting technique, the lake. It keeps the enderman away and it keeps my knees from breaking when I fall off these towers. I'm coming for you, dragon! Maybe not just yet. Ooh, looky here. The ender dragon's even killing enderman for me. Hold fire. Hold fire. Move in, move in, move in! Hiya! Wah! Ooh! Ha! Good job! Yeah, that's about how most of this fight's gonna go. Like I said, I'm running low on arrows and I didn't bring any beds. I can take a couple shots though, cause I know I got golden aim. Alright, we get it. You can fly. You can come on down now. Haha, he'll never suspect me from here. And take some of that, and some of this, and some of that, and ah! Brought plenty of building blocks in my ender chest, but I didn't think to pack any arrows. I would just use the rest of them, but I'm hoping that I can enchant infinity on a bow after I kill the dragon, so I'd like to save some for the end cities. So it looks like just waiting out the perch cycles is our best option. Bing, bop, boom, bra, pow, pow. Ah, finally, this gal likes taking her sweet time up in the air. One hit, two hit, ah. Well, I guess I just gotta wait some more. Shoo! Another perch cycle. This time he poisoned my attack area, so I decided to play with fire and I almost got burned. Oh yeah, lake strategy on top. Ah, come on, and now I missed this one. I forgot I brought steroids with me and I haven't used them until now for some reason. This ends here!
Mwahahaha! The end is now mine!
I'm trying to block the XP from falling in the portal here, but I don't think I'm doing too good of a job. I also have another strategy with the XP. I'm gonna do some enchanting first before I pick up the rest of it. Now this is because levels in Minecraft are exponential, so if I'm already a high level and I pick up more XP, it's not gonna give me that much more. But if I chant all the way down to, say, level 27 and then I pick up the XP, I'll get a lot more worth out of it. But first I want to get a good pickaxe. Now I want a good silk touch pickaxe specifically because I'm using my ender chest a lot like a shulker right now and I want to be able to reliably pick it up. And next obviously I want a good sword. And I think the most important thing on this for me is looting. This is because when I come back from the end cities, I want to have an entire ender chest full of shulker shells. I use this storage system on my over 1,000-day hardcore world and I've been waiting to go to the end so I can start using it on this world too. Well, I'm missing quite a lot of things that I want for the end city, so I'm going to make the tough decision to head back to my base. Ah, right. Wow. Look how short this is. And we're back. And we're back. And we're back. Yippee! I know I'm probably going to get more diamonds out of venturing, so I'm going to use the last of what I got right now. Because I think a looting sword is going to be the most important thing here. Ah, did I get arrows? Nope. Who's there? Orange? Orange who? Orange, you glad I made this pathway? Arrows acquired. Oh yeah, I'm deadly now. Pachoo! Pachoo! Boing, 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 boing. Oh, this is where I got the scene of me jumping into the portal here, because I'm bad at recording. Come on, Papa, give me something good. I'm going to try and enchant another bow too. And since I couldn't get diamond pants, I'm going to place these old iron ones, because they're about to fall apart. Ooh, power 4, okay. Alright, we disenchanted our other bow. Let's see what we can get here. Ooh, that's looking pretty nice. Power 5 sounds good to me. I'm gonna make another bow here to try and get infinity, because running out of arrows in the end cities would not be ideal. Oh, flame would be nice to have too, but I don't really need it for the end city, so I'm just gonna store this away for later. See the XP I'm getting from just one of these orbs? See the brilliance in my strategy? I'm gonna try enchanting my sword next, and oh yes, that's perfect. Now I just need to try and get something better on my other sword. Oh no! It appears my geniusness is flawed. I forgot that XP orbs also despawn. Guess we're gonna have to grind out some Enderman for this last enchant. I didn't even get anything good in all that cycling. But that's okay because it looks like the next enchant on my sword is gonna be sharpness 4 and that will do nicely. I feel like this would be the scariest thing that you could do in Minecraft in real life. I mean, I'm literally inside the hive calling over the swarm right now. I think we all know what's about to happen. The last Enderman. Thank you for your souls. The sword is almost complete. Mwahaha! Now nothing can stand in my way. Well, looks like this show is over. I'm not sitting here to farm more Endermen. Alright, got everything all packed up. Now just one more thing before we head out to the cities. I still need more arrows. And I still need to set my respawn point, it looks like. Sorry, Iron Golem. This isn't personal, but you will pave the way for great things to come. 3 stacks should be enough. Forgot about this for a second. I am now ready to complete my interdimensional rule. Okay, I guess I'll just put my balls in the thing. Ooh, okay, that's a little close to the edge. Alright, that's looking nice and secure now. Let's scan for some end cities. Wow, really? None, in 32 chunks. Well, looks like there's only one thing to do. Just send it! Yes! I'm gonna grab some chorus flowers too. I'd like to have a little farm at home in case I ever want to build with purpur. I've got a lot of ender pearls too from when I was farming Enderman for XP, but I think we both know how this is gonna go for a while, so I'll give you a couple options. You can stick around for the montage, or you can skip to here for when I finally found an end city. Now those of you who are man enough to adventure with me, let's go. Oh, I see one! Finally! Some may ask, G-Swag, how can you destroy something so beautiful and natural? Because I own this world, that's how. Now surrender or face certain death! Well, this end city certainly has a lot of rooms, but I don't think it has a ship, and unfortunately that's kind of the main thing I'm after. I'm still gonna wipe this place clean though, cause like I said, I want as many shulker shells as I can possibly get. Unfortunately for the shulkers, I've played these games before, and I know exactly just how to evade their attacks. Hiya! Yeah! Ooh, okay, an extra diamond helmet to enchant with. Hiya! Hiya! I'm also gonna grab as many ender chests as I can. They're very useful and they're pretty hard to craft. Slice and dice! This would be quite the fall if it were not for my feather falling 4 boots. More slicing and dicing. Chop, chop. Ooh. Chop, 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 chop. Pew! Ooh. Don't know why shulker box wasn't one of the first things I made after I got here. There we go, inventory's looking pretty clean now. Just one room left. This'll be a piece of cake. I've memorized the layout of these shulkers' home fort and I have a strategized battle attack plan. You see, what I'm simply gonna do is just get in here and start killing them. Top 10 most annoying Minecraft things. And the shulker is 1 hit away and he teleports. Well, I floated up to the top, but this is good because now I can really get the drop on him. And you know I like a dramatic entrance. Get sniped, punk! Good night. Oh, and this is your friend? Sweet dreams. I lied, there's another tower, and I'm too lazy to go back and edit what I said before. Don't worry, I'll make quick work of this. Haja! Haja! Ooh, 3 diamonds and a mending diamond pickaxe. Oh yeah! And see, I told you I'd get diamond pits in the cities. I was gonna try and get a mending villager anyways, but this is great because it'll ensure that I have early onset OP pickaxe. Man, I feel like I just SWAT raided and killed an entire family here. But do I feel bad? No, this is Minecraft. Well, turns out I lied once more. There's still another room. Dual wield for the win. Oh yeah. Thread neutralized. Ooh, diamond chestplate, that's good. With mending too? I'm not gonna throw this on right now though, because I think my projectile protection is what's keeping me alive. Also, pretty much maxed out diamond shovel, all it's missing is silk touch. Well, that's all the loot rooms, but I'm still gonna completely clear this place out, because like I mentioned before, I want to get as many shulker shells as I possibly can. Only OG Minecrafters know about the water buddy. Cleanup crew on Isle Shulker City, and the cleanup crew is me. Holy Fushigi dodge! Holy Fushigi kill! Okay, this is the actual last shulker. Well, I still need that elytra, so we're just gonna keep traveling in the same direction. Toss and pray! Yay! Wait, do you hear that? Wait, I swear I could have just heard some montage! Did somebody just say montage?
Ela vai tomar sacode, ela que é o menor do corre, por isso que ela se envolve. Passa a buceta na ponta da Glock, passa a buceta na ponta da Glock, passa a buceta na ponta da ponta da ponta da ponta da ponta da Glock, passa a buceta na 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 ponta da Glock, passa a buceta, 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 passa a buceta.
Don't chastise me for using the montage method too much. You guys know searching Friend Cities is just 99% running around. I did find a gateway here though, and I'm gonna make a waypoint. I'm actually gonna make a waypoint at every gateway that I find, so that when I do get my hands on elytra, I know the quickest way home. Well, that's all for now. Back to it.
Enquanto tu tá fudendo, eu vou gemendo bem baixinho. Não pode explanar, tem que ser no sigilinho. Enquanto tu tá fudendo, eu vou gemendo bem baixinho. Me bota vai, vai, me bota mais, vai. Me bota vai, vai, me bota mais, ai. Me leva pra tua cama, me mostra quem é que manda. Bota, 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 eu não apaixona. Bota, 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 eu não apaixona. Vou gemendo teu vulgo de 4, me bota tudo. Me bota, me bota, bota, me bota, me bota tudo. Mostra essa pegada que cê tem de vagabundo. Mostra essa pegada. Mostra essa pegada que cê tem de vagabundo.
Oh my god, at last, we finally found one. Right there, ladies and gentlemen, that is where our treasure resides. But before I go over there, I'm gonna need to do some mining, because in case you weren't watching that montage, I did a lot of bridging, and I ended up using all my blocks. So now I gotta get blocks to bridge over there, and to stack up to the ship. Luckily, I'm pretty hungry. So far away, yet so close in my grasps. Gotta mine for more blocks now. I used the last of mine bridging up so I can make another pearl. Well, this seems like a good a spot as any. Now it's time to make like some fresh baked bread and rise. Not close enough yet. That's better. If you had one pearl, one opportunity, would you catch it or just let it slip? Oh, that's in the void. Calculating, retrajectorizing, sending, and a smooth landing. Shulk no more, you weak guardian. At last, the treasure is mine. Ooh, some more diamond pants. Aw. Curse of Vanishing doesn't really matter too much in hardcore, but it's not hard to get another pair of pants, and I don't want the red tag on my fully maxed out armor. Oh yeah, my treasure chest is looking fat. Obviously, I'm not gonna forget the coolest thing here. Alright, I mean, you guys already watched me take down a whole end city. I'm just gonna cut this one down to the keyframes. Whee! Aww. Okay, some diamonds and a diamond sword, that's pretty good. Bruh. 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 Okay, some new shoes and more shoes. They don't call me Bullseye for no reason. Well, I think it's safe to say this end city has been wiped clean, but I do see another one out in the distance that I'll stop at on the way back. Oops, forgot a couple. And take off! There's not even loot inside this tower. I just want to stuff my belly full of shulker shells. Left, right, finisher! Oh, looks like we got ourselves a funny guy over here. Bruh. Really? Oh my god. Rah! Ah, looks like this guy duplicated himself. Wow, twice. And this second kid really carries his teleporting genes. If you guys didn't know, shulkers have a small chance of duplicating when they get hit by the levitation pellets. Well, I guess this is the finale of our in-city journeys. Right now, we're just gonna go back home and organize all our loot, but I do have one more goal in this video. I want to make an Enderman farm. See, along with the great riches of diamond gear, my new trusty dusty elytra, there's one more thing that the end unlocks for me to make my Minecraft life more successful. An Enderman farm will not only supply ender pearls, but great amounts of XP, which I can use to get maxed out enchantments and to completely repair my armor once I finally get mending. Oh yeah, there's also something that I want to do now that I finally got an elytra. Take to the skies! My land looks a lot smaller from up here. It's nice to finally get a wide top-down view of my world too. I can really see what's going on all around me. That was fun, but back to organizing. There's actually one more thing that I need to do. Remember how I said I want to get as many shulker shells as I possibly can? Well, it's because I want to get as many shulker boxes as I can. And to make one shulker box, I need a chest, which is 2 logs, so I'm gonna need a lot of wood. Okay, 23 is not bad. Now and only now can I finally reveal to you why I wanted so many shulker boxes. It's part of my storage system that I used on my other over 1,000-day hardcore world. I fill an ender chest with 27 shulker boxes, each with a different category of building blocks and decorations. This way, as long as I have my ender chest on me, I pretty much have access to my own creative menu in survival. Oh yeah, but this red one, this will be my main one, G-Swag Shell. I'm gonna do a little bit of exploring first actually. I mostly just want an excuse to test out these new wings. Man, this village is only like 500 blocks away and I never even knew that it existed. Oh, look, another one too. Well, I don't think there's gonna be anything too useful in here. Your entire colony's construction is garbage to me. I want to make some point in this trip, so I'm gonna get some wood because it's readily available here. Much like the early lumberjacks in America, I'm gonna cut down all these old growth trees first because they're the most bang for the buck. But unlike real life, I'm not gonna completely destroy ecosystems that will take thousands of years to repair. And that's all. Elytra's getting low. This was probably a bad idea. I also grabbed some leaves while I was out there because I'm gonna need a lot for my Enderman farm and I don't want all the trees around my land to be bald. I'm gonna start gathering the other supplies that I'll need for this farm too. I'm not gonna be following an exact tutorial, but I've made many an Enderman farm in my day, and I know the mechanics of how they work, so it shouldn't be too hard. I know I'm also gonna need lots of building blocks for the spawning platform. There's also one more thing I'd like. I'm gonna attempt to get mending since my little wood bending venture cost me so much elytra durability. Step right up, ladies and gentlemen. Who wants to be a librarian? You lucky sir. You have failed me. This could take a while. Nope. 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 Nope, 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 nope. We're gonna try switching things up a little. Just get in the hole, you'll like it. It's fun, I promise. Okay, let's see what you got. Oh, finally! Mending! Yes, sir, I will take one of those. Let's get you out of this hole, my good man. And now, to finally assemble. Sorry for that last speed up, guys, but I just had to show you how long it really took to get mending. And although I'm just getting it from my elytra right now, mending is a crucial step in any Minecraft world, so I'm giving myself a big hand by getting it right now. Alright, I believe these should be all the materials that we'll need for the farm. Ooh, I can't wait to test out my elytra on the path to the end portal. My elytra? I'm gonna grab a couple bookshelves from the library when I go through the portal, but watch this. I'm gonna warp you guys straight from this nether portal into the end. Whoa, editing magic. Gotta have a proper looking balcony entrance to our Enderman farm. Alright, now while I said I'm not going to be using a specific tutorial for this, I have seen Enderman farm tutorials in the past, so I have a basic idea of what I'm doing. The main mechanic here is we're just going to be using an endermite to lure a bunch of endermen into their inescapable demise of the slaughter pit. One of the things that I've learned from these videos is that you have to build the farm 128 blocks away from the main island. That ensures that it won't be included within the spawn radius of the farm. We're also going to be using leaves to build out there and to build the main inhabitable space that we're going to be in. And this is just because endermen can't spawn on leaves. And other than that, all we need is a spawning platform and a path for them to run up into the pit, and that's all. I'm also using this lava casting trick that I've seen in a lot of videos to get down to Y0, which is where the farm needs to be at. But I'm sure you can tell I got a little impatient and made things overly complicated. Gotta make things look a little more nice and clean. I made a nice landing pad at the bottom too, and I'm sure I won't ever use this because I got an elytra now, but you know, just in case something happens. And I know you guys don't want to watch me bridge all the way out there, so wow, look at this, we're already done. Was that a smooth cut or what? Alright, so this should be pretty simple. We got our main platform here that we're going to be hanging out on. And this little goal looking thing is going to be the kill chamber. And we're also going to build a 2-high roof over here so that no enderman can get into this spot. Now all we got to do is build some walls around the kill chamber so the enderman can't get out. And I'm going to reinforce our platform with some lead walls. And next, arguably the most important step in any farm, the trapdoors. And for those of you living under a rock, trapdoors act as a full block for the AI's pathfinding of the mobs, so that way they just walk straight over the trapdoors thinking that they're getting to the location that they need to get to, but they really just fall down. I didn't plan well enough and I'm out of leaves already, so I'm gonna go back to get some more. And we're back. See, I told you I wasn't gonna use that little crash pond. Smooth landing. Okay, and next we just need to build this little staircase for the enderman to run up. And now it's time for the important part, the spawning platform. Now, from what I remember, I think the platforms were 16 by 16, but I think just any big square platform will do. And with that, I think we're pretty much done. The last thing that we just need to do is get an endermite. As you can see, the spawning platform is already working beautifully. And to trap this endermite, all we're going to do is give him a name tag and put him on a minecart on top of an iron bar. I'm not really sure why an iron bar. I think that just makes it so that the enderman can't actually reach up and kill it. But that's what I remember specifically from the tutorials. Man, I forgot how annoying it is to actually get an endermite to spawn. This could take a minute. Well, I burned through 2 stacks of pearls, so I'm going to try harvesting some more by doing a little prototype version of this farm.
Can you hear that? That is the sound of success.
I went through like 3 stacks of pearls with no luck, so we're back to killing enderman. Why won't you spawn endermite? Did you like how I cut that down? I didn't speed it up. I hereby dub thee Poopin' Futin. I think this actually needs to be one higher. Go on, Poopin' Futin. Just get on the iron bar. Good enough. Now it's time for the fun part.
Release the hounds!
Oh yeah, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Just their souls for my harvesting.
Alright, I think my elytra is almost healed. Hey, can you guys hear me okay?
Much better. I just turned down the audio from the clip about 3,000%. Okay, just one last thing to end this video off right. I'm gonna build an enchanting setup out here for pretty obvious reasons, I think. And I want to try and get some decently OP enchants on my gear before I go. I also want you guys to know that I couldn't find my shulker with all my OP gear in it from the end cities, so I went back to my base to look to see if I left it in chest, and I actually reviewed some footage to later just find out that it was in my inventory the whole time. But it's okay, we're back now and I got the gear. Okay, now obviously there's lots of things that I want with enchanting, but there's only a couple things that I don't want. Number 1, I don't want knockback 2 because I think it just makes it harder when I'm trying to actually fight mobs if they just keep getting flung away from me. Number 2, I don't want thorns on my armor. Now I know this might be a little bit controversial, but there's just been so many more times in my worlds where I'm trying to not kill something and the thorns actually does harm to that, then there's been times that thorns actually does me any good. So with that being said, what I'm really looking for here is Protection 3 and Unbreaking 3, because in the cities, I got a Protection 3 Mending chestplate, and if I can just get Protection 4, Unbreaking 3, and Mending on it, it'll be completely maxed out. Okay, come on, no thorns. Bruh. And I've already got a really good sword, but right now it has knockback on it, so what I'm looking for on my sword enchants is just a good restarting point. Ideally just like Sharpness 4 and Looting 3. I also got an Efficiency 4 Unbreaking 3 Mending pickaxe when I was in the cities, and I'm gonna add that onto my Silk Touch one so that I can get it completely maxed out. But because of that, I'm also looking for a good Fortune enchant on a pickaxe. Good tool enchants are gonna be the most important thing to me right now, because that'll help me with resource gathering, which will eventually help me with building, which is the whole thing that I want to do. So the Silk Touch axe was nice as well. Unfortunately, the Endermen affect enchanting, and they're really mad at me, so they always give me thorns too. Some nice protective pants would be good to finally get too. More thorns too. Curse you, Enderman. I also grabbed a Bane of Arthropods 4 and Protection 3 book from the library in case it would come in handy at any time. And surprisingly it did at this perfect instance, because I can add the Protection 3 to my chest plate and then just get Unbreaking 3 on another chest plate and boom, maxed out. Did somebody also say maxed out shovel? Man, these ender balls might be stuffing me full more than dried leaves. And these boots might not be perfect, but I mean, talk about a lucky enchant. This is just like one of everything. And unfortunately that was the last of my lapis, so I'm just gonna combine a few more things and head back to the base. Yep, that's everything. I'm gonna leave this enchant setup here too because I definitely have enough materials to make another one back at home. And I guess that brings us to the end of our video, so I'd like to thank you all for sticking around to the end, and if you did enjoy this, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. And if you're interested in watching the next episode, do me a favor and go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. I put a lot of time and effort into editing these videos, so knowing that there's viewers out there like you who are actually enjoying this means a lot to me. So if you made it this far in the video, just know that G-Swag loves you, and you are loved. And well, that's all for now, fellas. I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace!
melhor roupa hoje, vamos derrubar a noite. Quero ver suas habilidades na minha